Mbappé just rewrote World Cup history, and France isn't done yet. There is a number in football that nobody has ever reached. Not Pelé, not Maradona, not even Messi. Tonight, one man rewrote that number, and he did it in front of the entire world. In a match that was supposed to be a formality. By the time the final whistle blew, France had scored 3 goals, Sweden had scored none, and Kylian Mbappé had quietly become the greatest knockout stage scorer in the history of the World Cup. But here's the twist, this wasn't even his best performance of the tournament. And what comes next for France might be even scarier. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why teams around the world are starting to panic. Let's set the scene. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is underway, and France has looked like the team to beat from day one. Going into the round of 32 clash against Sweden, Les Blues had already become the first side to ever score 3 goals in 5 consecutive matches in the competition's history. That's not a typo, 5 straight games, 3+ goals every single time. No team in over 90 years of World Cup football had ever done that. The analyst, Sweden, on the other hand, arrived with genuine attacking talent in Alexander Isak and Viktor Gyökeres, and a goalkeeper in Jakob Widell Zetterstrom who had a 9-save performance waiting in reserve. On paper, this wasn't going to be a walkover. In practice, it was a demolition. The analyst, and behind all of it was a subplot most fans didn't even know about. This was Didier Deschamps' first game back on the sideline after missing the group stage finale against Norway to fly back to Europe for his mother's funeral. The France manager returned to his post carrying real personal grief, and his players seemed determined to give him something to smile about. ESPN. That's the backdrop. Now let's get into what actually happened on the pitch. Quick pause before we go further. If you're new to Football Atlas, this is exactly what we do here. We take the biggest football stories and break them down so you actually understand the why, not just the scoreline. Hit subscribe now, because in about 90 seconds we're going to reveal the exact number that puts Mbappé above 2 legends of the game. And I promise you did not expect who those 2 players are. Also, drop a comment. Who do you think can catch him? Alright, let's continue. Sweden actually started brightly. Alexander Isak found a pocket of space early on but fired a tame shot straight at Mike Maignan, and for a few minutes it genuinely looked like this could be a contest. The analyst. Then France began to press. Mbappé thought he had the opening goal after racing through a gap in the Swedish defense, but the flag went up for a tight offside call. Minutes later, he was left completely unmarked at the back post, and somehow put his effort against the woodwork, with the rebound falling kindly for the Swedish keeper. Even Michael Olise got in on the near-miss party, meeting a looping clearance with an overhead kick just inside the box that struck the far post before Ousmane Dembélé curled the rebound wide. The analyst. 3 France chances, 3 failures. If you were watching live, you'd have been forgiven for thinking this was going to be one of those nervy, frustrating nights. It wasn't. Right on the stroke of halftime, everything changed. Dembélé picked out Mbappé following a short corner routine, and the French captain left Sweden's Viktor Gyökeres on the floor before bending a fierce drive into the right side of the net. 1-0. The dam had broken. The analyst. France came out for the second half and doubled down almost immediately. In the 53rd minute, Olise slotted a perfectly weighted through ball between the legs of defender Gustav Lagerbilke, setting up Bradley Barcola for a thumping strike. 2-0. Game basically over. The analyst. But France weren't finished, and this is where the story gets historic. In the 74th minute, Olise did it again, this time threading through another perfectly weighted pass for Mbappé, who lifted his shot over the goalkeeper to complete his brace and put France 3-0 up. The analyst. That goal wasn't just France's third of the night, it was the moment football history quietly shifted. With that strike, Mbappé broke the record for the most World Cup knockout stage goals in history. Let that sink in. Not one of the best. The outright record holder. He is now up to 9 World Cup goals in the knockout stage, passing Leonidas and Ronaldo Nazario for the most in World Cup history. 2 Brazilian legends, 2 of the most iconic strikers. And it didn't stop there. With 18 goals in 18 World Cup games, Mbappé moved to just 1 goal behind Lionel Messi's all-time World Cup scoring record, a mark Messi built up across 29 career World Cup appearances. Mbappé is getting there in 11 fewer games. ESPN. The numbers around this performance are almost absurd when you line them all up. France's Ousmane Dembélé and Kylian Mbappé have now combined for 6 goals at this World Cup. more than any other duo on record since 1966. The analyst, Michael Olise, became the first player since Germany's Thomas Hasseler in 1994 to register 5 or more assists at a single World Cup. The only man in the modern era to ever top that tally was Pelé, back in 1970. The analyst, 3 different France players, Mbappé, Dembélé, and Barcola, all have 2 or more goals this tournament, something only France and the Netherlands can currently claim. The analyst, this wasn't a team riding one superstar. This was a full attacking machine, all firing in sync, on the biggest stage in the sport. And when the full-time whistle blew, the result was set: France 3, Sweden 0. Les Blues march on to the round of 16, where they will face Paraguay on July 4th at Philadelphia Stadium. A Paraguay side that shocked plenty of people by knocking Germany out of the tournament. Fox Sports. Before we get to what I actually think about all this, because I do have a strong opinion, do me a favor. If this breakdown is giving you a clearer picture than the highlights reel did, smash that like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach more football fans who are tired of surface-level recaps. And if you want the Paraguay preview before kickoff on July 4th, subscribe and turn on notifications, because we'll have it up before anyone else. Okay, now let's talk about the part of this story nobody's saying out loud. Here's my honest take, and I know it's going to ruffle some feathers. Everyone is talking about Mbappé chasing Messi's all-time goal record. Nobody is talking about the fact that Mbappé might not even be the most important player on this French team right now. Look at the numbers again. Michael Olise has 5 assists. Dembélé has combined with Mbappé for 6 goals between them. Barcola is scoring in big moments off the bench turned starter role. This France squad isn't a one-man show wearing a Mbappé jersey. It's arguably the deepest, most balanced attacking unit at this entire World Cup. Their defense has been just as ruthless. When center-backs William Saliba and Dayot Upamecano have played together, France have conceded only 1 goal in 270 minutes. Sports Illustrated, that's the uncomfortable truth for every remaining contender in this tournament. You're not just trying to stop Mbappé anymore, good luck with that regardless. You're trying to stop a team that has scored 3+ goals in 5 straight matches, has a suffocating defense, and now has the record-breaking knockout stage scorer in football history leading the line with something to prove. And here's the part that should really worry Paraguay, and everyone France meets after them. Mbappé himself said after the match, "It is a new competition that has started today. We did play well, but we were timid. We could have done better at the beginning." ESPN, timid, that's how the record breaker described a 3-0 win where he scored twice and rewrote the history books. If this version of France considers that a timid performance, the rest of this tournament might not be close. My prediction? Unless someone finds a defensive answer nobody has found yet, this is Mbappé's World Cup to lose, and honestly, it might be France's too. So that's the story. Mbappé passes 2 legends, sits 1 goal from history, and France look terrifyingly complete heading into the knockout rounds. Do you think anyone can actually stop this French team, or is this tournament already decided? Drop your prediction in the comments. I read every single one, and I'll be pinning my favorites before the Paraguay match. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe to Football Atlas right now. We cover every twist of this World Cup with the same depth, no fluff, no clickbait numbers without the story behind them. And if you want to make sure you don't miss the round of 16 recap, hit that notification bell too. Thanks for watching Football Atlas. We'll see you in the next one.